What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we need to take a little bit of a look at some new option cards. We have almost looked at all of the new Digimon TCG cards from Ultimate Power, but not quite. Time to fix that then, shall we? Now, we're splitting them up a little bit. We're going to be looking at red and purple today, so why don't we start off having a little bit of a look at Volcanic Flare. Volcanic Flare is a free cost option card that just lets you destroy one of your opponent's Digimon with 4,000 power or less. And then as a security skill, if it comes out as a security card, you just activate the main effect. That is to say, you destroy one of your opponent's Digimon with 4,000 power or less. I don't like this, I'll be honest with you. I mean, we can look at something like Lightning Paw, which is coming in the same set, which is pretty much the yellow equivalent thereof. It is a free cost, but it takes 3 of your opponent's level 3 Digimon and gives them minus 4,000 power. That's 3 of them. Now I know that technically Volcanic Flare will destroy a 4,000 power level 4, and Lightning Paw won't. But there aren't that many 4,000 power level 4s. There are a few here and there, obviously there are. But not all level 4s are. There's a bunch of level 4s that aren't. So, yes, I know you'll get some level 4s here, which you won't with Lightning Paw, but Lightning Paw gets 3 rather than 1. I'm not loving this. I mean, as a security skill, it's nice to get a free deletion, but as a security skill, Gaia Force will destroy or delete literally any Digimon whatsoever. Now, admittedly, it is an 8 cost to play normally, so we are looking very much here as a security skill, but still, it's there and it's better, and it's just, I'm not loving it. I'm really not. I am well aware that deleting is good, but, you know, Giga Destroyer destroys 2 Digimon that are 4,000 power or below. Now, to be fair, I actually do prefer this to Giga Destroyer because you're essentially paying free cost per deletion, but here you can just pay once and get 1 Digimon. So, I'm not loving it. I'm really not. I think it's underpowered, if I'm honest with you. Sorry. But how about Radiation Blade? This is another free cost option card that gives 2 of your Digimon security attack plus 1 until end of turn. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is a card I feel very, very differently about. This is one that I think is absolutely phenomenal. Because, I mean, look, you start the game, both players start the game with 5 security cards. And the aim of the game is to get rid of those 5 security cards, and then you attack. And if you attack while your opponent has 0 security cards, congratulations! You win the game. This can basically take out 40% of their security cards in one go. And that just seems stunning to me. Now, obviously, there are some downside caveats, addendums, appendices, call them what you will. You've got to have 2 Digimon that are ready to attack. And do please bear in mind that security attack only works, extra security attack, if you survive the initial attack. It doesn't just get rid of 2 of your opponent's security cards. It is relying on you to have Digimon that can attack and can survive, but it still gets rid of 2 of your opponent's security cards. That is, you know, assuming you meet the conditions. That's ridiculous. I mean, Great Tornado gives 1 of your Digimon an extra 2,000 power and security attack plus 1 for the extra cost. And I know that does boost your power, and of course boosting your power does make it more likely that you are going to actually survive that first security attack and then be there to get the benefit of the second security attack. But it's an extra security attack. I've said security attack a lot in the last couple of minutes. I much prefer this to Great Tornado. It is going to depend on the deck. There are going to be times where you don't have powerful enough Digimon to make it worth it, and maybe something like Great Tornado would be better. But honestly, ladies and gentlemen, this has the potential to be a properly game-swinging card. This is the kind of card where your opponent looks and goes, right, well, they got 3 Digimon, and I've got 4 security cards. So there is no possible way they can win the game, because they need to attack 5 times. And then you go, oh, well, actually, no, because I play this card, and then 2 of my Digimon take out 2 security cards each. Then you got no security cards, and I attack for the win, and that's the end of the game. Oh, that is the kind of thing you can do with this. And it's not always going to work. You're not always going to have a couple of Digimon out. You're not always going to have Digimon powerful enough to survive, blah, 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 blah. Do not care. This is going to work sometimes. And when it works, it is a game-winning thing. Let me make that very, very clear. This wins games. Now, moving over into purple, we can take a little bit of a look at Heat Viper. Now, this is a 5-cost option card, and it destroys 1 of your Digimon, and then 2 of your opponent's level 4 or less Digimon. Now, I do like this an awful lot more than something like Volcanic Flare. Firstly, I like saying level 4 or less. 4,000 power will get you level 3s and some of your level 4s, but not all of them. I like that certainty of just level 4 or below. That makes me happy. And obviously I like getting 2 of them, and I'm getting 2 of them for a 5 cost. But I've got to destroy 1 of my own Digimon, which for any colour other than purple would make me go, no! But I don't care. I mean, if you want to mill yourself, you've got Impmon, that when it gets destroyed, mills the top 3 cards of your deck. That's pretty good. Or we've got Tapermon, who when destroyed lets you draw a card. Or we've got Garurumon. If you've evolved from that and you destroy 1 of your other Digimon, you get yourself an extra memory. See where I'm going with this? There are plenty of purple Digimon that give you advantages when you get destroyed, and that makes me care an awful lot less about getting destroyed. And that's kind of my point here. You can make it work for you. Other colours in a Digimon TCG don't have this. Other colours don't gain advantages when they get destroyed. So you know what? Maybe for them it wouldn't work and it wouldn't be good. But this, ladies and gentlemen, this makes a whole heap of a difference. I love it, ladies and gentlemen. I absolutely love it. Good times, quite frankly. Good times. Now, there's one more purple option card we need to take a little bit of a look at, and it is the very expensive Trump Sword. A 7-cost option card that destroys 1 of your opponent's active Digimon. Oh. Yeah, that's good, ladies and gentlemen. That's pretty gosh darn good. Now, they've got to be active, not resting. I understand they've got to be active, not resting, but it just destroys them. And that's kind of awesome. But then again, your opponent can just stay in rest mode. Like, if they always attack or block, then they'll just be resting. Although, to be fair, blocking happens on your turn. You can play this first. But if they keep attacking, then you can just not get them. Because you just run into the issue of, well, they're always resting. But then again, remember, there's a whole summoning sickness thing in Digimon. They get played, and they're active, and they can't be used, so they can't rest themselves. And that is when you come in and you're like, hey, I'm here to destroy you. That could be fun. I like Trump Sword. I mean, here we could, again, put it side by side with Gaia Force, and it doesn't stand up, right? It's 1 cheaper in terms of memory you're paying, but you can only destroy the active rather than destroying literally anything. It's not quite the same, really, is it? But I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, just being able to destroy a Digimon is grand. In terms of a security, it does just activate the card's main effect. Might work. But then again, if your opponent's attacking, there are going to be times where all your opponent's Digimon, well, either they're all resting, or the only ones that aren't resting are just not ones you're going after. You'll still be able to destroy one, delete one, but it's not going to be quite the same, unfortunately. It is a very powerful card. It is just kind of awkward, and there are ways around it. So that's some new option cards, ladies and gentlemen, but now I'd like to know what you think about these new option cards. So, Let me know in the comment section, would ya? Go nuts, be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWassy, where we talk Digimon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun stuff. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wassy Plays.